The first ever Trios Championship match was very important in Lucha Underground's history. It was the birth of a new championship, and they really needed to hit it out of the park to really make those belts mean something. And I felt like they achieved that beautifully through their first Trios Championship match. And when you look at some of the names that were involved with this thing, a bunch of deadly, tough, big guys like Big Rick, Cage, Tejano, and King Cuerno. So it felt appropriate that the big heroes of this match were actually the three underdogs, Son of Havoc, Ivelisse, and Angelico. These are three characters that had been interacting and even feuding with each other at various points throughout Season 1, and just on a whim, because Dario Cueto's kind of a jerk and just likes to start fires, he put them all together just to see what would happen, and the end result was the ultimate underdog, lovable team that you really wanted to see win this thing and overcome all the odds and ultimately become the first champions. And it got raised to a whole nother level when the match got restarted, and Dario, again, being a jerk that likes to start fires, he just said, oh, but to win the belt, you gotta beat the Crew first in a no disqualifications match. And, man, by the time this was all said and done, if you didn't like Son of Havoc and Angelico and Ivelisse before, you fell in love with them by the time it was over because you just wanted them to win so bad. And so many obstacles got put in their path that them becoming victorious just seemed more than appropriate and just seemed like the right way to go. And the real cherry on top of this already delicious ice cream sundae was Angelico's giant leap of faith where he jumped off the top of Dario's office onto the Crew. It was set up beautifully too because Ivelisse was all alone, Son of Havoc was hurt off elsewhere, and Angelico was trapped on top of the office, and it just looked hopeless for them. And then from the heavens comes Angelico to save the day and ultimately lead to that team getting the victory. And of all the championship wins that Lucha Underground has done, I think this one is the most satisfying. The celebration that they got afterwards was really cool and really appropriate for this type of situation. So, again, this match was just a wonderful example of how Lucha Underground, they make their championships mean something, they make their characters mean something to where you want to see them win those championships, and how they really do those satisfying payoffs to their stories. This was just beautifully done from start to finish.